Yes. Welcome back to the Football Terrace. Arsenal 2, Manchester City 0 in the FA Cup semi-final. What a performance. What a performance it was.
Hey, Adam,
absolutely excellent performance. Excellent performance there from Arsenal. It truly was. We want to hear from you live right now. All the information to call in is in the description below, right here, live on the YouTube of the Tube. Before you do that, though, please hit the like and share button. It's really important to us. We want to hear from all of you in relation to that. Get your super chats in as well. And I'm going to be honest, I fancied Arsenal all week. And then today I bottled it and thought, nah, City's going to do it. I'm joined by two gooners here in the studio. We changed the camera angle this evening to up there from down here because we wanted to fit all three boys in. And there wasn't enough room to do it on the desk. Me and Phil are a little bit wavy and buzzing. Let's speak to you boys first, though. Adam, I'm going to come to you first, bro.
Yo.
Good to have you back in the studio again, by the way, bro. It's been a while. There's been a few things going on in the world.
Yeah, just
a few little things. How are you before we delve into the tactical side of it, emotionally, how are you feeling right now, having just beat the supposed best team in the world, Man City, or one of the best teams in the world last few years? You've beaten 2-0, slapped them, obliterated them at Wembley. What's going on in your head?
I'm taking it all in. I'm just taking it all in. It's been a brilliant week for Arsenal. We've beaten the Premier League champions, the reigning Champions League champions as well. We've bloody gone and beaten the Centurions as well. Like, I'm just trying to take it all in. And the thing is, we've done it in the most un-Arsenal fashion. We've defended for our lives. We've played a low block. We've got two of the worst, most comical defenders in the Premier League. And yet we have had a really solid defensive performance. And I'm like, bro, Arteta's the man. I believed in him before. And people are calling him the Cone Boy, saying that he's just Pep's understudy, he's this, he's that. How much influence could Pep really have had on him? But now we're seeing it. He's got our defense organized, and I'm so, even if we don't win the FA Cup, I'm so gassed for what Arteta can do.
Do you know what, on that, and the super chat from Ashley Knight, he's right. I hope Arteta gets the same credit that Ollie got. Do you know what I'm saying? Is this we don't know overall what Arteta's style is going to be yet. What I love about what Arteta has done is he knows that at this point, Arsenal's hope and prayers one day will be to go out toe for toe with teams again.
Yeah.
But you can't do that with this team. You have to play compact. You have to put a low block on. And I'll use the phrase, you have to park the bus. You have to play counter-attack football. And Arsenal have done it in their last two games impeccably well. And that needs credit. What you'll get from rivals is you'll get like abuse for that. You'll get people kind of say, you've fallen away from your traditions. You're just playing defensive football. You guys hated Jose, now you're playing like him. So what? It's because you're at the beginning of your build under Arteta, and what you need to do when you're building is win games.
Yeah.
Now imagine during your early stage of your rebuild, you go and pick up an FA Cup.
Imagine
that is massive. So it deserves massive credit. Phil, obviously, bro, like the FA Cup's your cup, as you've been pointing out for the whole of the live stream.
Oh yeah, it's our cup, Arsenal fans' cup. A FA Cup is something you can take pride in, man. A cup's a cup at the end of the day. All these trophies are worth fighting for. That's what we're in a game for, you know. No footballer would ever step out onto that pitch unless you're coached by Pochettino, not wanting to win. You want to win. That's what you're going out for, to achieve trophies. So, like, you know, all right, pecking order of such, that's debatable, but we don't care about that. We are a winning club, and we've shown that today. And as Adam pointed out, it's not Arsenal fashion, but this is what we do in this cup. We want to win. We win. We get results. And it's like, you know what?
And you have done. And you know what? It's like, listen, I want to banter Arsenal all the time because I know Liverpool were our biggest rivals for historic reasons, but in my lifetime, Arsenal have been the team and whatnot. But all I can do is praise Arsenal tonight. All I can do is say, absolutely well done. You defended valiantly.
Yeah.
You shut it. Do you know what? Kevin De Bruyne had the worst game I've ever seen him have in a City shirt. And I pointed it out, and this is what I was going to say as well, and I know this is taking it away. People always like want to shit. When there's a player that's disrespected, they always focus on the negative things in their game.
You're talking about a man in particular.
Bruno. We saw tonight, all players can have off games. It doesn't make him a bad player because they one off game, but he did that. He couldn't pass water. We're going to delve into some of these calls. If you want to have your super chats read out, get them in. KJ, bro, I'd love to hear from you. Get yourselves on. KJ, one of our guys. You guys will get to meet him soon. KJ's been banging, and he's doing something for us. He asked for our logo. He's a film editor. He asked for the logo. I don't know what's coming. I'm very excited about it, but he's my guy. He really, really is. I bantered him so much about his bad internet. He made his mum and dad upgrade it.
Whoa, man.
But his mum.
How old is he?
Early 20s.
Doing his
He's a good guy. Listen, we're going to jump into one of our first calls of the night. We're going to start jumping into calls here. I can recognise some of you already as Arsenal fans, so we'll delve into your calls first of all.
Please.
TD, welcome to the Football Terrace. What do you want to say, bro?
Can you hear me?
Perfect. Go for it.
I'm so proud of the boys tonight. I'm absolutely so proud of the boys.
Can't hear you. You've gone all quiet.
Can you hear me?
That's better.
Yeah, so I was just saying I'm so proud of the boys tonight. Honestly, like, it's been a top performance from start to finish. I mean, everybody, including our defense, more than a 7 tonight, and like I'm so happy. I was crying after the game, and I'm so happy.
Yeah, see, try and ring back wherever you're ringing from. The signal's so bad. Can't really hear what you're saying, mate. Kind of get the gist of what you were saying about it. I think he said he was crying. He's really, really happy. Yeah. Try and call back, bro.
Ground performance, I think.
Try and call back. Next up, we've got Stephen in the house. One of our big contributors. Stephen! What's going on, bro?
Guys, you all right? How are you?
Come on, Stephen.
What's going on, Stephen? What's on your? Tell us, how do you feel as a Gooner having won that game?
I'm in shock. I mean, this last week has just been nuts, and I'm not just on my side. But I'm beating the league champions. I thought was unthinkable, especially after performing like we did against Spurs. And now to play Man City, and look at their bench compared to ours. Right, it says it all. And the fact that
100% right.
We just wanted that game more. We fought for every single blade of grass, and Man City, despite everything they threw at us, they didn't really make so many clear-cut chances. In my
Actually, Stephen, you're right. About the bench as well, because if we had to revert to a plan B, what would that have been?
Nothing.
Throw on the kids.
Would have been lost.
Yeah, that's the thing. We have players like Willock, Nelson on the bench, whereas they've got the likes of Rodri, Phil Foden, who came on as well. Who, yes, is a kid, but is such an amazing talent.
To be honest, I think if they would have put, like Terry was pointing out, De Bruyne had a stinker. If Foden was on the pitch instead of De Bruyne, I think maybe we might possibly be singing a different story. Maybe it's possible.
That's the thing, because I saw at times.
I'm glad he wasn't. He's decent.
I mean, I saw at times with De Bruyne in a lot of space at times, and was panicked at the fact that we weren't closing him down quick enough like we had done in previous games against City.
Exactly.
And where we've been punished. But he just didn't seem to take full effect.
Yeah. I said that to Terry earlier, as De Bruyne had that luxury where Man City are such a good team that he's always in that sort of space, so he can pick out a diamond pass a lot of the time.
Is that his form? Sorry, we're just looking at is that his form or his performance today?
Performance today.
He got a 7.9.
It's a madness. And that shows the bias towards Kevin De Bruyne.
Oh,
he had and I did it on purpose because I think Kevin De Bruyne's amazing. But like I pointed out, and I'm only using Bruno as a barometer, Bruno had 4 passes in the game against Palace the other day that we tried to cut to, and they were intercepted, right? No one put them down as interceptions. Everybody said bad passes. Tonight, though, KDB, you look at his pass completion rate, it was at 75%. However, if you were to look at, you know, the how often did his passes into the final third get cut out? I would say it was easily at 40%.
Bro, but even look at his key passes.
I mean, well, you look at the possession that City had, and you also look at the possession probably that De Bruyne had compared to, say, Ceballos and Xhaka in the middle of the field. Yet Xhaka and Ceballos did more in that whole game, pretty much, than De Bruyne had done. And Aubameyang, for example, only had probably about half the touches that De Bruyne had. Yet he scored the 2 important goals.
No, I totally agree, mate. I totally agree. How do you fancy your chances, Stephen, in the final? Who would you rather play, Man United or Chelsea?
Well, I didn't fancy my chance against Liverpool or City, so
100%. If I'm honest, I would have been the same.
I won't mind either of them, to be honest.
There we go, Stephen. Listen, mate, I appreciate you coming on, brother.
Before you go, Stephen, that PS4 game's in the background there.
Yeah.
You played that new Ghost of Tsushima?
No, I'm more into F1 myself.
Okay. Good man.
Please, everyone, Stephen, go check out Stephen's YouTube channel. Great channel, raising awareness for.
Thanks for your help, by the way, Terry. It means a lot, so much.
It's all right, bro. Listen,
well done for that donation.
Appreciate that, my man. Listen, you take care of yourself, Stephen. Take care, mate. Thank you very, very much, as always, for coming on and getting involved with us. We're gonna jump into where's he got? There is our guy. No cameras on just yet, but we're gonna jump to Igal. Igal is in the house.
Yo, what's good? First, let me just take the oid from Ric Flair and go, woo! Yeah, we're in a final. This is probably one of our worst seasons, and we're in a final. Okay, guys are talking about all these other teams, and let me put my camera on 1 second so you guys can actually see me. Listen. I said to you guys against Liverpool, this is football. We can win games. I said to you guys against Man City, this is football. We can win games. Put some respect on Arteta's name. Right. Stop disrespecting our players. People have bad days, but at the end of the day, we've had how many good performances in a row? After the lockdown, we lost 2 games. Since then, we've been good. Put respect on Arsenal's name, and all you guys clowning, it's banter. I get it, but have some respect, okay? Arteta is building something, and honestly, I'm gassed right now. And I'm going to tell you something. I honestly believe, Terry, that we have the right man at the helm. We have a leader. We have a manager who actually is building something. And you know what? Liverpool is scared. Man City scared. Everybody's scared. You know why? Klopp said it. Now Pep is saying it. Everyone respects Arteta. He's not no Una Emery where people just mess with him, slapping him around. I'm telling you. And Terry, you owe me an apology because you said to me it was not tactics. You told me it was not tactics the way we were playing, but consistently.
No. Hang on. I said it wasn't tactics when a bad back pass is made by a defender. I didn't say. Hang on. I didn't say that your structure that Arteta has brought in has been brilliant, and I have praised Arteta. So I'm not one of these people that hasn't said well done to Arteta. I simply said, and this was a couple of games ago, one mistake of a back pass isn't something that you can say is down to tactics. And yet you've had a few of them recent. You've had a few of them, but on that basis, when people say, "Oh, United have had all the penalties," it's like, well, it's because we're forcing people to fouling us because we're attacking well. Would you agree with that?
Okay, you're talking about penalties where referees giving you the penalty. I'm talking about a player taking the ball off another player and scoring a goal.
No, they're doing us the penalties because they got fouled. But my point is, I have praised Arteta for the things that he's done right. Absolutely. Do I necessarily think all the mistakes have been down to great pressing? No, not all of them. So I'll give you an example. Tonight, all I saw on socials, when City nearly scored from you guys messing around with the ball at the back at the early bit, no one said great pressing. Everybody said stop being stupid and clear the ball. There's a mixture of the two things. Okay. I think what it is that people and players have been disrespecting Arsenal, thinking you're not that much, you're nothing. So they've been piss fighting about with the ball at the back, and that's why you caught them out. What's going to happen eventually? People are going to wake up to it and go, actually, they're pressing harder now. They're actually dedicated. It could get wrong. And I mean, don't mean disrespect to us. I think people have taken you too easy in recent games. I think both City and Liverpool have come in thinking this would be easy, and you've caught them out. You've caught them cold. You've caught them flat-footed. And that's where the respect needs to go into Arsenal. Because I tell you this, I've said all along I prefer you in the final, partly because I don't fear you as much as I fear Man City on song. And I don't mean that disrespectfully. I don't. However, the biggest reason I want you in the final is it's football heritage. I think it's far more romantic Man United Arsenal than it is Chelsea City, as an example. But every football fan out there needs to respect what Arteta and Arsenal are doing. They are moving in the right direction. What I love about what Arteta has done, I said it earlier, it's the fact that Arteta has changed his system. You know, the 3-4-3. And I've said this to you on the air. You know this, Agal, because I said it to your face. The 3-4-3 means that you can pack out that midfield when you're not in possession. You put on low block football, you're parking buses, but you're doing it brilliantly and you're counter-attacking very, very well. It isn't the traditional Arsenal way that we've seen for the last 25 years under Wenger.
Can I just ask him a quick question?
Yeah, one sec. But it's a means to an end now as he's rebuilding. And I think if anyone that comes out today, and I've always said this on the stream, that comes out today and doesn't show respect to Arteta and Arsenal for the last couple of games and just puts it down to luck, they are highly disrespectful people, there's no doubt.
Can I jump on one point that you said? Going back to that, Adam, you know I said this from day one. When you score a goal, the way Eddie scored, the way Aubameyang has scored, basically taking the ball off the goalkeeper, Lacazette, what he did, what Reece Nelson did recently to Virgil van Dijk, the best defender in the world apparently. All these things happening today. Even Aubameyang got almost got if he would have backheeled it to Pepe properly, we would have got another goal off an error from a goalkeeper. Terry, if it happened 6 times in a row, it's not a coincidence, mate. You got to understand that this is a part of the tactics, and this is
and I understand that. But you're not doing something. You're not doing something that is so innovative that nobody knows what to do. It's working because people are disrespecting you. So I agree with that bit. Because otherwise, a lot of teams press. You're not seeing these mistakes. Arsenal is not suddenly better at pressing than every other team in the history of the world, where they're forcing mistakes every single week. It's because people are underestimating you. That's where it's stemming from.
I think that's disrespectful, Terry. What you just said is disrespectful.
You know what?
Not at all.
Stop saying it's because of other people disrespecting us. We've come out of
Hang on. You just come on here and said no one respects you. Yeah. I'm saying people disrespect you. And you're going, no one disrespects us.
No, Terry. What I'm saying, Terry, okay.
You just said they disrespect you.
I contradict
and now you're saying they don't.
My point is going forward. Yes, you're right. They might have disrespected us in the past, but going forward, guys cannot disrespect us. And starting today,
and I've just said the same thing.
Okay, big up to you for that.
Bro, I appreciate you coming. Listen, enough respect. Listen, it's all fun and games. Arsenal deserve massive credit. Zane, that super chat's amazing. I've lost it. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. It says, if Arteta gets the budget like Ollie, we would be higher. We have a better manager. He's only been here since a short period of time. We just need new owners. Enjoy your PE teacher who relies on Bruno, who has no system.
Give us 3 years, mate. We're going to not only be back in the top. I'd say in 3 years' time, we're going to be challenging not only for Champions League, but for the title. If Arteta gets what he deserves, which is the backing, and if the guy is saying he has a direct line to Stan Kroenke, bro, that is amazing.
So let me just quickly ask you before you fly out. Would you keep faith with this current crop of youngsters, or do you look to go by experience if you're Arteta to try and create your dominance? What would you go for?
Listen, the crop of youngsters. I think the crop of youngsters is basically trying to get a return on your investment of your young players. If you've brought in these kids up and they play like an Ainsley Maitland-Niles today, I think a team like Palace would now drop 20 to 15 million for him easy. And those kind of things is a return on investment, let alone playing Willock in a game. I think Willock could also return a big investment, but having faith in these kids is
that's
not
what
the
I'm
only
asking.
thing.
I'm talking about trying to win trophies now. Do you think these guys are good enough? Or if you're Arteta, do you just replace them with like a Man City style approach to the game?
These guys are not good enough, and the recruitment need to step it up. I agree with you there. The kids are not good enough yet, but you got to know that if you give them a chance, then you can see where they're at. If you don't give them a chance, you'll never know. Like I rate Emil Smith-Rowe, Saka, Nelson, but if we don't give them an opportunity to play, we'll never know what they are.
I was gonna say I don't think it's either or. I think it's probably a combination of the two. I don't think Joe Willock, Reece Nelson, as individuals are good enough to take the club where it needs to go. But if they learn from more experienced players, then
Do you know what I find? Do you know what I love about this? I love reading the comment. Lucy Galbraith here, super chat says, "Arsenal, thank you for a very easy final against United."
Get out of here, yo! We beat you last game. Don't get it twisted. We beat you guys last game.
Gal, you do realize what Lucy has just done to you? She has purposely triggered you. She's just joking. And that's what you got to understand. It's about. Do you know what I would say though? Do you know what I love? Arteta's getting results through playing low block counter attack football. And it's the exact football that Arsenal fans have, like.
Hold on.
Hang on.
That's the last couple games. It's not all.
No, I just said getting results. Has he not got? Hang on.
There was Arteta before lockdown.
Has Arteta just got 2 big results?
2 games.
But let me finish my point. Go on. He's got 2 big results doing it. One doing a style that Arsenal fans have scorned at for many, many years. But also, when a certain manager who is called a PE teacher plays counter-attack football, it's called he hasn't got a plan. What I love about this, and this isn't having an attack at anyone because I've praised Arteta, is it's a, you know, like the phrase "beauty is in the eye of the beholder." When your club does it, it's amazing. When another manager's club does it that you dislike, from a football terms, it's negative football, it's anti-football, it's parking the bus. You know, you're a counter-attack merchant team. It's great. But listen, on a real level, Agal, appreciate you coming on. Listen, and a lot of people, there's people going at you in the comments for having a go at me. Don't have a go at Agal. Listen,
bring all the smoke. I'm here for it.
But listen, I say this to everyone. This is no echo chambers. Come on and have a pop at me. It's what it's here for. Agal's my guy. If we meet face to face, we'll shake hands. I'll have a beer. He'll have an orange juice, and it's all damn good. Listen, bro, take care. Enjoy your evening. You deserve it. We'll speak to you soon. All the best, mate.
See you in the final, mate.
I hope so, bro. I do hope so. Take care, mate. Thank you. Next up on the show, got our guy KJ in the house. He's a United fan. We're going to add Joe to the mix. And we're also going to throw in another one of our members, Laurie Nix. Boys, we do this now on these reaction shows. We get rivals on. Big results tonight for Arsenal. KJ, come to yourself first. Did you expect that? You know, are Arsenal suddenly this super pressing team that's making all these teams make mistakes? Or are we just looking at a flash in the pan? What are you saying, bro?
I was not expecting that at all. I thought Man City would come up and give them a hiding. But respect to Arsenal, they clearly looked at one of the best managers in the world, in Oli, at his game plan against Man City this season. And was like, you know what? Let me actually take notes from this guy.
Whoa. What is this? I didn't play today. What is this?
Listen.
This is the football terrace.
Well,
Ollie's name gets mentioned. Sorry,
Arsenal clearly saw Ollie do the madness 3 times against Pep. Was like, yo, let me copy them. And the football terrace is the reason why Lacazette's playing well, because the Lacazette slander clearly got to his head, and now he's playing well.
Since this channel called him Lackability, the man's been on fire.
He's been fire. Yeah.
It's a madness. Joe, who do you support, mate?
Chelsea, bro.
Right, you're a Chelsea fan. Let me ask you this question now. If you make the final, actually, first question, are you wearing a t-shirt?
No.
Get some clothes on, bro.
Hands on the internet, put a top on. Love that, bro. If you would make to the final, are you nervous about playing Arsenal? That's the big question here.
I think Chelsea and Arsenal are the same level now because Arsenal is very improved a lot.
Fair.
I hear that. So are you fearful of them now?
What?
Are you scared of them?
Are you scared of Arsenal? Do they make you worry? Are you like, oh no? Do you get sweaty pits? Is that why you're taking your shirt off? Why are you scared of Arsenal?
But little bit nervous, bro. Because Arsenal really improved a lot, like MU.
And let me ask you about tomorrow, because this is FA Cup day or weekend. Do you think you'll beat Manchester United tomorrow? Say it with your chest.
I don't think so, bro. I'm not confident, bro. Because Kante is injured, bro. Cannot do anything.
You got no shirt on, bro. Back your team with your chest, fam. Look at it.
Yeah, but listen. You got Giroud, who is a 2-time FA Cup winner. You get a man like Giroud. Yeah? Back your boy.
That guy do not have finishing, bro.
I get that. Joe, thanks for coming
His
on,
finishing
mate.
is shit.
I appreciate that, big man. We've got Laurie. Laurie, long time long-time member of the channel. Thank you very much for doing that, bro.
Yes,
Yeah.
big up. Do you look like I haven't been on a lot lately because I'm trying to finish my degree. So
big up
after
you, man.
August,
What you studying? What you studying first of all? What you
Early
studying?
years education. I'm looking to be a teacher.
Yeah,
big
my
up
God,
you, bro.
my God,
So,
my God.
so, yeah.
I always thought that Laurie Nix was a girl, you know.
No. Listen, Adam, behave yourself, bro. Behave yourself.
My bad. Sorry.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
Adam,
No,
Adam
what I
was a bit disappointed. He was like, oh, I wonder what she looks like, you know? I wonder what she looks like.
Man wanted digits. Man wanted digits. He wanted the digits. He's like, shit.
Adam, relax. Relax.
Wait, Terry, do you think she's interested?
No, what I wanted to say, I'm starting to believe that there is something there with Arteta. Definitely, Arteta is definitely bringing this club forward. I had my doubts, but you can see that something's definitely happening. And if he's backed and we get the right tools in, then definitely this is a team that can go forward. Don't underestimate us. Don't underestimate us.
I'm not underestimating. Do you know what? It's one of the things. People have to understand the difference. And I know you'll get this, Laurie. People have to understand the difference when I say something through banter and when I say something in all seriousness, to get what I mean. And for me, the only thing that can go wrong with Arsenal and Arteta is the same thing I've said for months, really. It's the backing and not getting the right players. Do you get where I'm coming from? That's it for me in relation to that. We just added, we'll come to you in a minute, Prime. John K, who do you support, mate?
Liverpool.
That's cool. We've got a neutral here because your season's finished now. The big boys are entertaining. The big boys have taken over to entertain everyone now.
We bodied them last week, didn't we?
We did. What do you make of Arsenal?
Arsenal. To be honest, I wouldn't say I'm a neutral. To be honest, I got a better family that support in Arsenal and that, so I can't really say I'm a neutral. But only thing I'm scared from, low-key, I'm scared for them because with the history of their owners and their good results coming for the end of come after the end of the season, now they could come to a point where they may think that they're okay. They might think that they're higher up than they actually are. I still think they're a Europa League team. You can't have a defensive Mustafi Louise and challenge anywhere, to be honest with you. So it comes to the point where if you don't get the backing, then
you see this accent of yours? Isn't that from Ram?
Manchester.
No.
What accent is that? Manchester.
Yeah. 0161, bro.
Is he allowed to
Money on the map.
Is that allowed? Are we allowed that?
That's up to you.
Yeah, how did the Liverpool thing happen if you're from Manchester? Because that's dangerous.
My dad's a Liverpool fan.
There we go.
Say less.
Came here, had me. Obviously, I'm here. I've been struggling in Liverpool finding money. It's not easy, but you know.
It's all right.
I'm enjoying now.
I bet you enjoy it now, but John, bro, appreciate you coming on, my man. You take care of yourself, my brother. Thank you, Prime. I want to hear from you, bro. We're adding a legend to the show here, Sonny. Sonny,
man, like Sonny.
I need to be quick because I'm going on to my channel. Thank you, Arsenal. Fuck them all. Man U, Man City, Liverpool. Because we are the Arsenal. We are the best. We are the Arsenal. Fuck off, you guys.
All right, listen. They got smoked.
Arsenal.
They got smoked tonight.
You know, I've never seen this guy.
I've never seen Sonny happy.
Adam, I love your family, Adam. I love your neighbors, Adam. I love your cousins, Adam. I love everybody listening about you.
Yes, Sonny,
Look at Sonny's face. Look at that smile.
Wembley, we're the famous Arsenal. Where we're going with them. Fuck United. Big on United. Big on United.
Do you know what, Sonny? You're so happy your hair's growing back. It's a madness, bro. It's a madness.
Terry, I'll take you to Turkey with me, bruv. We're gonna come back like David Luiz.